Hi everyone, welcome to Effortless Math Channel. Today we're going to be learning how to use reference angles to find coterminal angles. First we're going to start off reviewing the unit circle, which is used in trigonometry to better learn and understand angles. So we'll be able to use this to determine coterminal angles from a specific reference angle. The unit circle has a radius of 1, as you can see here, and you can imagine that as you go counterclockwise, you go from 0 to 360 degrees. So at the 0 degree line, you can also imagine that there is a 360 degree line there as well. And this red line here is going to be a reference angle. It's going to be the example we'll be using throughout the rest of this video. And in this case, it'll be 45 degrees. So the angle measure is going from the x-axis, where you see the 0 degree line, up to where the red line is. Coterminal angles are going to be angles equal to one another. So though they differ in degree and measure, because of the unit circle, they're the same. So again, let's use the figure that we have from before. So again, we're going to be going counterclockwise. And based on our example here, 45 degrees, we can go around the circle a full 360 degrees, and we'll still end up at the same point at the red line. So one of those coterminal angles will be just by adding 360 to 45, and we'll get 405 degrees. Now, if we do the opposite and we still go around the circle but in the other way, clockwise, then what we'll do is we'll subtract 360 from 45, and then our negative coterminal angle will be negative 315 degrees. Therefore, we've learned that we can find coterminal angles by adding and subtracting 360 degrees from the reference angle provided. And we can do the same thing with radians. So first we'll have to convert our degree measures into radians, and we can do that knowing that the radian symbol, aka pi, is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, 360 degrees would be equal to 2 pi. And so then we can change what it is that we have on our unit circle from before into radian measures, and we can copy over the reference angle it is that we had before, shown by our red line. So now we know that we can add and subtract 2 pi in order to get our positive and negative coterminal angles. Now, given 2 pi over 3, we can add 2 pi and turn it into a fraction as shown over here in order to get our coterminal angle. So the first thing you want to make sure is that these denominators match. So we'll multiply by 3 on the top and multiply by 3 on the bottom, numerator and denominator. And then we'll end up with 2 pi over 3 plus 3 times 2 pi over 3. And this fraction here will turn into 6 pi over 3. And once we add 2 pi over 3 and 6 pi over 3, we'll end up with 8 pi over 3. And then we'll do the same thing on the bottom, except we'll subtract. And so we'll have our 2 pi over 3 minus 6 pi over 3, and that will equal negative 4 pi over 3 for our negative coterminal angle. Therefore, we can find coterminal angles not only by adding and subtracting 360 degrees, but also by adding and subtracting 2 pi from the reference angle provided. So in the same example, the 45 degrees serves as our reference angle, which is going to be the smallest angle that's measured from our x-axis, which is here at 0 degrees, up until our red line here, the terminal ends of the angle. And this is what we use to determine our coterminal angles. So just to recap, today we learned how to determine what our coterminal angles are from the reference angle provided. Thank you for watching Effortless Math Channel.